Alright, we are right back. I did not move a muscle. It's been 3 seconds. What I want to do is buy one of those like a dum-dum. Well, I'm doing just fine on that stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is try to go to Orphan, and I'm going to maybe use one of those, but definitely use one of those if the attempt goes well. We got close to second phase. The end of last episode, I fought him 3, 4, 5 times. I don't remember. And the last one was going pretty good, but I got killed by one of those gumballs. I got one-shotted by a gumball. Bubble bath, bath bomb, pink sack of shit, whatever it is. So that attempt was over. And it was getting too close on the hour mark. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep all of these an hour or less, no matter what happens. So far, we've been pretty fortunate that everything's been in a continuous filming cycle, even some failures. There hasn't been so many where I feel like, you know, well, fuck this. I need to scrap this whole episode and just show the victory. But we are getting to Orphan, and we are getting to Laurence. So if it's going to happen at all, it'll be here, or the next fight. Well, I've never done that before. That was kind of an accident. How did I have stamina for that? I was out of stamina. Whatever. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. That's the radius one. Just stay her clear. Some people like to get in behind him when they recognize that and do a double backstab, and you totally can. That sucks. That was crazy. That one feels a little delayed, didn't it? That one feels like I dodged it right, but then it changed its mind and just decided to kill me. Because the weapon was past me when I even started the I got hit animation. Felt a little weird, but it could just have been an angle. You know, I'm not in denial that I did it wrong. It's just some of them, I like to see what kills me clearly. Do. So, in my experience, Orphan isn't really particularly weak or vulnerable to anything. Be it fire paper, bolt paper, arcane shit. I remember on one of my first playthroughs after my first playthrough, I was like, going to focus on arcane and shit, and I was leveling that up a lot. I thought I was going to come in here and call beyond this motherfucker 2 or 3 times and be dead. It really didn't do shit. Like, a little bit, but it was nothing. I have never found anything that makes this fight easy. That one's tricky because it looks like the jump. You can parry that one too. This one too. Watch the visceral. Watch the numbers. Yeah. So we're doing about double or more when we do the R1L ones. The double backstab is even more than that. Yeah, see, almost 800, so... Ooh. This is the move of death. And it's kind of bullshit, because obviously I reacted a fraction of a second too late, but you get stuck on his body. It can just be very frustrating. And the same thing happens with that sliding uppercut thing. You'll dodge, and if you notice, it's pretty standard that you get stuck on his face for a second before the game decides to release you out to whatever side. Sometimes it likes to release you to the side that will kill you. And Orphan is a boss more than any other boss in the game, in my opinion, that is just built to punish you. He's built to punish panic dodging. He's built to punish dodging backwards. He's built to punish you if he hits you, if you need to heal. He's just a maniac. It's pretty cool, but when you're in it, it's rough. I just take one there. You can take 2. Sometimes he counters. I don't like to play with fire so much in this fight. He's too far away. I wasn't going to try to get that double backstab. I just jumped under and let it be. Changing attacks in mid-attack. It's not fair. That is a favorite of his moves. I'm on a rock. I don't want to be on a rock. I had to dodge twice because I got tripped up on the rope, and I recognize that means I don't get to hit him. That was kind of close, very much at an angle, but I'm glad it worked. Okay, didn't work. Like I said, I strafe side to side so I can see him. Constantly circling around and trying to, you know, I'm not feeling that. How quick that shit is. Ooh. I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's what I was saying. He's built to punish you. He's built to counterattack you. If he does something that knocks you down, by the time you stand up and control your character, he's already in an animation that's about to land on your face. And it's stressful. Nobody wants to be in this fight because it's fucking stressful. Alright, now it's better than the last time it killed me. Now I want to calculate something here. Not necessarily that, but that'll work. I want to buff my weapon and be ready for second phase animation, which is right here. You have to lock back on and watch his head in between his legs for when it starts moving. But I failed it. I did it too long. Second phase is going to be crazy, but you have to stay close to him. In my opinion. I'm moving with him. That's bullshit. He took me with him. I dodged and he just carried me 7,000 feet long. No, that was weird, but that can happen. You get stuck in front of him and he takes you with him. I was abducted. I was taken against my will. But that one wasn't going too bad. You know, I kind of started to have those feelings like, okay, this could happen right now. But one bad fucking thing, and that was actually really bad. Just goofy things that happen and it's over. And I had mentioned in some of the other videos that my skill set for this game, you know, there's always an element of RNG required. And, you know, right there it didn't work in my favor. The game decided to teleport me with his attack animation, even though I was pressing dodge. So, okay. That one's not the one. Now, I am not going to try that L1 again after both of those. I don't know how I had the stamina for it the first time. See? He likes to sneak up behind you. Ooh. Am I too late? Well, not to hit him, but definitely too late and too bad of an angle for the backstab. It's okay. That'll be coming at me. I just dodged forward those, but you have to watch that, you see? He'll get you to dodge forward, and he'll launch an attack. Sometimes it's easier like that. Sometimes he meets you in the middle. Oh, what? Did you see him just cancel that attack? That was pretty crazy. I knew I was dead. So that one right there feels like bullshit to me, and that's what I'm talking about. He's in the middle of an attack that I recognize, so I do the right thing to take advantage like you're supposed to. The game just changes his mind. He does something completely different. The other attack is canceled for no reason. How could you prepare for that? Because you don't really know which one is going to interrupt the other one. And then as far as that second thing goes, I feel like I was in the right position to get the backstab. I just was denied it. And then he did the move of death. I already was moving. By the time I realized it was the move of death, I knew I was dead. This is not for the faint of heart, as they say. This shit can get aggravating, it can get extremely repetitive, it can get very unfair feeling, and it can diminish your supplies very quickly. I just think it's funny. Move of death, gotta go forward. You have to. You have no time to think. And that's what I mean. That's the first time we've really seen that out in the open, and where he did both moves. And it's just random, out of nowhere. The fight just started. He just did super death. I think I took too long for the second one. No, I'm alright. Oh, look at the width of the hitbox type of thing. You know, he's slamming that thing out in front of him, and I'm on the side of him, and it kills you. And I knew that would kill me. I didn't think I would end up there. So that's not one that I think is weird. It's just, well, normal weird. I don't like that. The fact that you get tangled on his body so many times inconsistently gets a little frustrating too, because you're trying your best to do the same thing, and then when it starts happening, you're wondering if you're doing something wrong, and then you might be adjusting something you're actually doing right. You're just not factoring the fact that the game just does weird shit sometimes. So this one is tough. But it can be done, and it can be done by us, and it can be done right now. I normally don't like fighting him here, but he's going to give me those things. I'm going to take those. Oh man, it hurts to miss those. Because those are the ones, your best chance at getting the best damage, you know? And see, we're moving to his front. I'm not correcting at all. And you can see we do have that one cursed gem that the damn thing dropped. But, look at, we're not doing massive damage, you know? Outside of the double backstabs, we aren't doing shit. That's the move of death. When it's far away, you can observe it. You can kind of try to figure out how you would want to dodge it, but when it happens, it's fast. I'm cutting it about at my maximum limit with the distance on those, but it's working. There's the move of death again. That's why I'd never stay still after I hit him. What's up, bro? That was just in case he did something else. I'm expecting the overhead. Thank you. Alright, now since we're getting closer to second phase, I'm going to calculate like I did on Ludwig and, oh god, Ebrietis, that I'm going to be able to have a beast meter before they transition into second phase? And the answer is yes. Should do it here. You have to dodge it at the right time because it'll knock you over and you have to re-lock back on. I went too early. We're staying close if we can. Watching stamina. Healing. Now he's far away and I don't want to fight him on the beach. So that sucks, but... saved my life right there, didn't it? Extra dodge, I didn't need to. And we're breathing. I wonder if we could... Nope. We do not have the strength to kill him while he's standing there in that split window, or that small ass window where shit, almost walked right into that again. I got tagged. We're calm, we know it's close. Once. Look at, I pushed it one time. Isn't that funny? Here's what I was thinking. I knew I was pushing it. Yes, it was greedy, but it wasn't like thoughtless greed. With the buffs and the amount of health he had, I thought that I could hit him R1, L1, L1 in time to stagger him out of his attack and he would be dead. I was wrong. And that kind of stuff can really get under your skin because it's like, come on, game, and then, come on, me, I know better, you know, but you end up taking these risks, and I think psychologically you're willing to push it a little more when you have a buff on your weapon. If I had Beast and Bolt Paper for the second half of the second phase, we would have won that one. I did Beast and Bolt to finish first phase, to start second phase, but all I ever managed to get between dodging and healing was another Bolt Paper. And you'll have runs like that that are really good. Well, that was actually awful, but I got fortunate. You'll do so good, like so close, and then the next 20 runs will be shit. It's like, damn it. The whole trick there is to, you know, kind of know the distancing of the attack. Super Death got me forward. Oh, it hit me anyway, on the other side. I'm just doing that to stop him so I can heal. See, that's how you could do that. And probably a little cleaner if you're one of the people that uses that tactic. I was a little bit off to his side. I don't normally do that, but... I didn't wait for the camera to rotate. Did you see that? Whoa, I didn't expect that to hit me. Can't heal. You're in the orphan fight. It's awful, and you still have to focus on what you're doing. Engage. Should I heal? Should I attack? If he jumps, we're taking the attack. Fuck that, dude. It's too much damage to pass up. May not make it anyway. Alright, I know I can heal here. Getting lots of jumps. Am I too far? Yeah, I was too lucky for too long with that, wasn't I? My face is itchy. You know, sometimes that's all you can do. Try to do the same thing with my calculations here. That'll help tremendously. I don't want him to go too far because I want to be near him when he transforms. That sucks. I feel like I should have got it. And that's all it takes. You take your eyes off him for a second. And that's the thing about the orphan fight. You have to realize in second phase that there's no normal. He can spin directions and change directions in mid-air. So I unlocked on to keep my eye on the lightning. We didn't see that in the last attempt. I heard him go up in the air. I tried to time the dodge roll. The timing was fine, but he has the ability to spin up until the last second, so it doesn't become impossible to dodge, but this is part of what makes this fight so insane. You know, by staying close to him the first time we got to second phase, I was able to not even have the lightning. I'm just on him and on him and on him. That one was a little different. He did the lightning and we died. Which can feel a little bit bullshitty. You know, how are you supposed to dodge an attack that's lightning, that's covering the entire arena, while he's flying through the air ready to attack you? You know, because you dodge one, move of death, I gotta go forward to my death. And you can see you get stuck on his face. If you don't dodge it perfect timing, you get stuck on his face. It releases you just in time to hit the peak of the weapon swing, and you're dead. Know what I'm saying? Ouch. So I would almost recommend that if you have a couple of good runs like we had and then it starts to go to shit, just take a break. If you're doing this on your own time, like nobody's watching you, you're not streaming it or something, take a break. Because you will quickly get to the gamer rage point of mind, and when you're in that stage, you know things are going to go wrong. Hiya. Hiya. That was a backstab to the face? That's right, punk. Now I just want to go to the water. Let me go to the water. Sorry I'm stepping on that dead thing that you came out of. Now my thinking here, and I don't know if it's right, because I haven't done this a whole bunch, is that by fighting him further out... Oh, hang on. Alright, that was close. When he calls the lightning, it starts as one continuous line of lightning. And as it comes out further and further out here, it breaks up. And you can dodge in between sections. So the standard thing that you do is... What the hell is going on? Yeah, I can't talk. My idea is thinking is that, you know, if you're already out in the water, the lightning's already broke up, you don't have to run anywhere. That's it. I have to concentrate. Shut up. So you can dodge straight forward on those. You just have to do the right timing. And expect him to meet you in the middle with a death attack. Now I dodge at the last second because there's always a delay. I knew it. If you see yourself get caught on that and taken to the other side, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. And it kind of is a momentum killer, because you get in the zone, you're figuring things out. Like, look at how close we were in the second phase. And then it's like, man, I thought we were past all this bullshit. You know, because gaming, whether you made a mistake or the game's playing tricks and cheats on you, it's bullshit. It all falls under the same category. It's not going your way, it's bullshit. You can't do it, it's bullshit. So you very easily could waste all the buffs and all the blood vials you have in your inventory fighting the Orphan. And you still have to fight Laurence, which will do the exact same thing to you. And then you still have to fight Garam and Moon Presence. So having to farm on a blood level 4 is not uncommon. So far we've been, you know, pretty happy. We haven't had to do it. I still have all my cold blood and some shit to sell. But I really hope it doesn't come to that, because it's fucking annoying. Whoa! I'm getting fast there. So he's changing attacks again. They said he'd get stuck on his jump rope. Now, I don't know if you noticed, the 2 times I was playing around, I took my eyes off him and turned my back so he'd start running at me. It seemed to go pretty bad. I'm way too far. What do I think I have? The whip? The cane whip? That's move of death. Oh, God. See how quickly he just unleashes it. And it's weird, because he's like hovering around with his back to you, but his weapon's across his body, and it swings the other way that he's moving. It's like, huh? I'm not that smart. Give me simple attacks, bro. Nope. But maybe. Nope. Watch him jump. See? There's no rest in this fight. There's healing when you can. When you recognize an animation, you know he's not going to launch into something insane. Too far? Piece of shit. My fault, but still. Game's fault, right? Alright, he's going jump crazy again. I like this, but I'm always suspect. Ooh, I missed my parry shot. Fuck you. I'm repositioning. I'm not just spinning in a circle like a maniac. Same thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's going to go into second phase, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, perfect. Because we'll get another 2 backstabs here, and that's less time we have to spend in second phase. That sucks, dude. So he's already on the attack. I'm looking for a hole in the lightning. I missed that shot, and I got killed in 1 hit. Because I dodged late. So you may not realize it, but if you beat the Orphan of Kos, your second phase may very well be a no-hit. Or close to it. Not because you're trying to, not because we're that good to pull that off, just sometimes it happens by chance. And you can see we are using supplies, we're using vials. I don't even want to look at what's left, because then I'll start to get concerned about it. And I treat Orphan the same way that I treat every Edis. The less time you have to be in second phase, the better your chances of winning are. The more time you spend in second phase, I think the more time you're going to die. Which is why I try to calculate when to buff before he transforms into second phase, because if it goes perfectly, he'll do at least 1 more jump with my buff, so I can get the double backstab and build Beast Meter. Then I still need it to hang on and keep going perfectly, because then during the second phase animation, I need to get the double backstab, which I haven't got yet. But I have, but I don't remember if it was in the times I was buffed or not. See, that's kind of a different attack we haven't seen. And I could buff right now and maybe speed this up, but I'd be burning through supplies double time. That's twice during the second phase animation that he has called for lightning immediately, and my backstab didn't work. Whether it was my timing or it doesn't work on that attack, I don't know. I am not an expert. That was close. I felt his toesies tickling my hat. I am so lucky I'm not dead. Good lord. See? He's gonna try to kill you. He's trying to kill you. He's crazy. Keep ending up on the sides. Fuck it, get over here, punk. Too far. I don't trust the walk under and on that distance. Okay. Shut up. 60 damage with the +10 pistol. We're totally going to win by shooting things. And that's kind of a joke, because we did win by shooting Maria, but it was an accident. Hiya! Alright. Fire there. But I didn't want to. I was too far. Ouch. Too far. Maybe I can get one. See, he's turning it up. You get close, you step out of line and hit him when he doesn't want to give you the opportunity, and look what he does. He goes insane. It's very interesting. Bang. So you're too far away to get in there or do anything about it, but that's the timing. And that's not the timing. Let's try this again. I'm too far. Damn. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I just fudged it up. Damn it. That happened last time too, didn't it? Okay. Well, he seems to jump after he knocks you down. I guess if you wanted to take a hit and hope that you survive, that might be a cool strategy. He's going to go into second phase for sure. I want to be full healed. Oh god. He's giving me this too? Oh god. See how I only did... Alright. This is the one, my friends. That was some ridiculously lucky RNG that we got there. I hope you recognize that, even if you're not most familiar with the Kos fight. That was almost comical. But still, I incorporated all the shit that I was trying to tell you to do and the way I do it as well. Just to go over some key pointers of the fight, you're going to have to move quick. You're going to have to move in the right direction. It's not panicking. It's not, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But also, to be honest, sometimes it is. But really, you're not going to survive very long in the fight unless you understand how his attacks work, the range of the attacks, which direction they're coming from, and the openings you have to move through them safely. You saw me dodging that spin around attack pretty good and getting a double backstab a lot. You saw me parry it decently and get the R1, L1 a couple of times, and you saw me get caught on the rope, chucked out the opposite side I wanted to be on, and it's a one-shot. You saw his gumball one-shot us. You saw a lot of things just fucking kill us. You saw me failing at letting him jump over my head and getting this twice because he's too far away and I miscalculated it. But you can put all that together, you can get it done. Now there's two things I want to talk about since I was broken sentencing when I was out here, because it's really hard to talk during this fucking fight. He's screaming at you the whole time, and it's too fast. But my thinking with the lightning, when he calls for the lightning, if you're close, there is an opportunity to hit him 2 or 3 times, and that's it. Don't push it. Because he's calling lightning, and it is one stream of lightning across the ground in one beam. So the trick is, if you're fighting him here, and you're locked on, and he calls for lightning, you have to unlock on and run out here. Because at some point, the straight line of lightning will start to break up into multiple, which is why you saw me trying to read it and dodge through the opening. The shitty thing with that is it's RNG, because sometimes as soon as you successfully dodge the lightning, that guy lands on your head because he's already been doing something over there waiting for you, and he's midway or more through an attack. It can be very tough and very bullshitty feeling. But defeating this guy on a blood level 4 is one hell of an accomplishment. I'm not saying that for me. I'm saying for when you guys get it. Oh my god, I still have the frenzy rune on too. I could have had a little more HP. We might have been surviving a little bit more than we did. Okay. let that also be a lesson. Check your shit before you go fight, because I did that before also. I don't remember which fight it was, but I think it was Ludwig or something. No, I don't remember. I'm not going to try to get sidetracked and think about it. But yeah, we're still on Blood level 4. We're still using the Saw Cleaver. The only difference is we got that one gem that gives us the cursed effect. So it went, our attack went from 121 to 136, and you could see it doesn't beat him up. It just can be a little bit. The second thing I want to talk to you about, I'm sure you noticed if you're familiar with the Kos fight, is when I parry him and I get the R1, L1, he screams and he seems to do what I call the tantrum. It's 1, 2, 3, and quite often you saw me jump back and fire my gun, only to do it again, jump back and fire my gun, only to do it a second time, or a third time, right? That's kind of a AI glitch in this fight. You can totally come in here if you manage your stamina right, and you can do that, and keep doing that, and you will kill him. I don't think you have the stamina for it on a Blood level 4. I introduced a couple of elements into this to take some of the edge off this fight. It's not something that I think I abused. I don't care what you think if you have something negative to say. The game presented an opportunity. I took an extra exploit hit here and there. You think the game wouldn't do it to you? So that's something, it's a lot of finger juggling. And the reason again, the reason I jump back is because you parry him and you're successful and you're quick and you know the timing. So then you go bang, bang. And there's no time to transform your weapon back. You want to shoot him again. But when you're right in front of him, sometimes it goes over his shoulder. Which is why when I go bang, bang, I jump back and fire. I highly recommend you learn the fight and you don't rely on that as a strategy. And I highly recommend you don't use that to beat him. You saw me do it once or twice here and there. Just to knock some of the health down, but I think I kind of, it's funny, I hear myself getting like a little defensive of some things because there's so much vitriol and hate online about FromSoft games and Bloodborne in particular. Everyone's got such an idea and opinion. Like they're going to have a problem with anything. So we killed the Winter Lantern and got the gem that the game drops in the game. And people will shit on that and say that it's cheating. We did the little AI glitch more than once. People will say that's cheating. If I came in here butt naked and beat Orphan with my hands, they would have a problem with that. So I don't mean to get defensive for the 1 or 2 people that I know that are going to see this, but, you know, stand your ground. Don't let motherfuckers that you don't know, that don't know you, tell you shit, good or bad. You know? If they're just telling you a bunch of praise and stuff, remember, you don't know them. Don't let that shit go to your head. And if they're telling you dog shit, nobody has time for that. They don't fucking know you. They don't know anything. They're just one of those motherfuckers on the internet. Don't let it get to you. You do what you think is best. You do what you think you can be proud of. If you want to get Ebrietas stuck, like I showed you, and you can live with that, do it. I won't say a word to you. If you want to expose that jump backfire stagger thing here, more than I did, the whole time, you do something you can be proud of. All I ask is that you stay humble. Don't go somewhere else after this and make someone feel dumb because they aren't doing what you do, or they aren't knowing what you know, or they're doing just themselves. Do what makes you happy. Let others do what makes them happy. And I'll leave it at that. So Orphan is done. You might think, hooray, what a victory. Cool, yeah, we're still in a continuous video cycle. I did have to stop the end of last video and come right back to continue with Orphan, but I have not had to edit a damn thing out of this Blood level 4 so far. Like I said, if it's going to happen, it was going to start happening with Orphan. We avoided that, but now we have Laurence. To me, Laurence is the hardest boss in the game. And there's, yeah, take that, jars. We're doing good on supplies, too. We're doing real good. Real good. This is the only issue. I'm going to have to sell some stuff and buy that. But I'll do it off camera. Maybe I'll do it on camera so you guys can see it. Let me just tidy up my OCD here. And, oh, we don't have any gems. But I need to take the goddamn frenzy rune off. What am I doing? I had that on the whole time. No, this is what I want. I want 2 HP and 1 stamina. I can't believe I beat Orphan with a stupid frenzy rune on. Okay, I won't do anything, but we'll purchase stuff before we head out last time, or for in the next time. And since I have already forgot, I will stand in the bath and finish this one off. So when I start the next one, I remember, oh yeah, I need to buy shit. Okay, so real quickly, I think Orphan is the Laurence is the hardest boss in the game, not Orphan. I spent some time with Orphan. I figured him out to a level that I can work with. You saw me do good, you saw me do bad. When it comes together, I can beat him. I don't feel that way about Laurence. I feel Laurence is a really ridiculous fight. And the reason I want to say it here is because I don't want to start my Laurence video by getting myself in a negative mindset. I'd rather end this one, get us all in a negative mindset, pretend I didn't do that, start a new Laurence video next time and not have to do it then. But the Laurence fight is tough. He's going to be the strongest boss you fight on your blood level 4. He's going to have the most health. And he is going to one-shot you all day long. He's on fire, so he has fire AoE hitboxes that linger. Sometimes you can't see it. He'll slam his hand down and you dodge it. It's done slamming, you're done rolling, but you just burst into flames. It can get very frustrating. The visibility in the fight sucks. If you've been with me this whole time, do you remember Ludwig? Early on, I got him into second phase. I was doing well. And he ended up against the wall. And against the wall, put me up against the wall trying to dodge around his attacks that I couldn't even see coming because the wall sucks and the lock-on visibility sucks and you can't... Okay, remember that? That's going to be the majority of the Laurence fight. It's going to be almost all of it until second phase. Where he'd still end up next to a wall and fuck you up, but at least the visibility isn't awful. So that's what I mean. The visibility is going to suck. His... inconsistent hitboxes are going to suck. Spontaneously bursting into flames is going to suck. The visibility is going to suck on top of sucking. I don't care if I already said it once or I didn't. I need to say it twice. The visibility is going to be a bitch. It's really hard to dodge things you can't see. And when you're locked on Laurence and you're looking up at him, you can't see because he's on fire and his fucking arms are swinging around and all you see is orange flaming fur and you hear an attack coming. What can you really do? You can't dodge something you can't see. You can't learn from your mistakes from something you can't see. I stand by this, that this is the most awful fight in the game that we're about to go do in the next episode, and I will stand by that for a long time. Maybe my mind will change. I never say never, but trust me, the biggest problem I have with Laurence is what people say to me about Laurence. This happens a lot. If you're a fan of these games, you've had this conversation. Someone will say, hey bro, or hey girl, or whatever, right? They'll say, what do you think's the hardest boss in Bloodborne? They're fucking asking you. And you'll tell them your answer. But it's all, what they're really telling you is you can only give them an answer they approve of. Like most people in this world. Fuck them. They asked me, I say Laurence. They don't go, cool, or wow, I'm surprised. I don't have trouble with him, but you do, and you're another person, and that's fine. No, nobody says anything like that. They immediately shit on you. They go, what? Orphan isn't hard. You just need to do this. Orphan isn't hard, or Laurence isn't hard. Orphan is. Like, you see, I'm getting my words all twisted up. I'm getting all pissed off. The point being, Laurence is a very difficult fight on a blood level 4. Like, too difficult. It can be done, sure. There's a pretty rock solid strategy out there. If you can dial it in, put the time in and dial it in, Orphan will become a hell of a lot more manageable. My complaints about the fight do not come from a point of not being able to do it or sucking at it. Am I a pro? Fuck no. But I get it. Sometimes I beat him within 3 tries, sometimes it takes me 21. I just don't like the fight. He's too strong. It's a copy of the Cleric Beast in the copy of Amelia's boss room. He's on fire. The hitboxes are inconsistent. Invisible fire sucks. The visibility is completely awful. That's what we're in for. This is, like I said, my least favorite boss in the game. It's something that can go okay, or it can really just make you want to rip your eyes out of your head, in my opinion. I am hoping that you don't feel the same way. I'm hoping that you have a decent time with Laurence and you kick his ass and you're proud of it, because you should be. But also I'm hoping you don't come at me with any of that bullshit telling me I can't think what I think. I've had enough, people. So anyways, not a bad video, not a perfect Kos victory. At least I didn't shoot him to death. I took a little bit of advantage of an exploit thing here and there. Absolutely. I'm not embarrassed of it. We're doing really fucking good. Still doing good on supplies. I'm going to just hold off on spending any money or anything until the start of the next video. We'll spend our money, we'll restock some supplies. I am going to buy some fire paper, which means I'm going to have to sell some of the shit I've been hoarding the whole game and get us ready to get through Laurence. We'll go over some basic tactics, how to even get to Laurence, and that'll be the next one. And I'll be really surprised if that isn't the whole video, but again, I hope we can finish this whole thing with a continuous filming instead of breaks or edits. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one.